Good afternoon. Welcome to Today News US. In recent days, multiple earthquakes occurred in many countries of the world. Not only are these earthquakes getting stronger, they're also happening more frequently. Last week, 3 magnitude 7 earthquakes hit 3 different countries. After the research, the scientists came up with a worrying result. United States Geological Survey has gave the result. Currently, unprecedented amounts of energy are accumulating beneath the plates, which could trigger multiple earthquakes around the world that are more severe than the 2011 Japanese earthquake. Once it happens, it will be a global disaster for humanity. All citizens and governments should take measure to this global disaster. After the result announced, multiple governments are discussing about this event. Currently, the US government didn't reply for the result. We tried to interview other departments, but most of them denied the interview. We will try to give the latest news and information to our viewers. We interviewed some people on the street about the result. Some people is being worried about the earthquakes.
Warning, an earthquake expected in California, Nevada, and Oregon. Take cover under a table until the earthquake is gone. Warning, an earthquake expected in California, Nevada, and Oregon. Take cover under a table until the earthquake is gone.
Elvin, now you're in Los Angeles, right? Can you tell us about what is the situation in Los Angeles?
Yes, Maggie. Now I am in Los Angeles. The city just experienced an earthquake 2 days ago. According to this latest news, this is a magnitude 6.8 earthquake. The earthquake caused many highways and buildings to collapse. The firefighters and paramedics are very busy to save the people who injured in this earthquake. All firefighters and paramedics in Los Angeles were sent out to respond to this incident. Also, there are helicopters from other states who came in here. According to statistics, currently, at least 253 people died in this earthquake, and this number could keep rising. The Los Angeles government declared a state of emergency.
Earthquake expected in Billyburg.
People
Beware
also
the strong
criticized
shaking.
the Los Angeles government for its slow rescue operations.
Earthquake expected in Billyburg. Beware the strong shaking.
この芸人好きめ集中力がアップすんだよ集中力
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。
ガシンガシンガシン
緊急地震速報です。北海道、青森、岩手にお住まいの方は強い揺れにご注意ください。
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。
北海道、東北、新潟、群馬、栃木、茨城で地震が発生する可能性が高まっています。これらの地域にお住まいの方は強い揺れにご注意ください。
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒。
お住まいの方はご自身の身を守るための対策を講じてください。テーブルの下に隠れてください。落下物にご注意ください。海岸から離れてください。落ち着いてパニックにならないでください。大津波が北海道南東沖と東北地方東岸に向かっています。すぐに避難してください。
We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. We need to pause our regular programming to report a breaking news. Just a few minutes ago, a huge earthquake has occurred in Japan. At now, we don't have many information in our hands. And currently, we are unable to contact the TVC JP broadcasting station in Sapporo and Tokyo. We are success to contact the TVC JP broadcasting station in Osaka. However, the Osaka broadcasting station was unable to contact the broadcasting station in Sapporo and Tokyo either. According to contact with the Osaka broadcasting station, there is an earthquake at the Hokkaido southeast coast. This earthquake is very severe as the 2011 Japanese earthquake.
Earthquake expected in Billyburg. Beware the strong shaking. Earthquake expected in Billyburg. Beware the strong shaking.
现在发生有感地震，慎防强烈摇晃。气象局地震速报，请注意安全。现在发生有感地震，慎防强烈摇晃。气象局地震速报，请注意安全。
Oh God, that's terrible.
What's happened?
We have just received the latest reports on today's earthquake in Japan, and it had magnitude of 10.2, the largest recorded earthquake ever have, and the first earthquake that more than magnitude 10 ever recorded.
Oh, that's very terrible.
In addition, 2 earthquakes occurred in Billyburg in Taiwan today. 3 earthquake, one of them is more than magnitude 10. It seems the global disaster is coming. And even worse, we can't do anything to avoid it. These earthquakes will keep happening until all energy is gone.
Then what should we do now?
Well, I'm afraid that we can't do anything. The only way is take measures to save yourself during the earthquake. Let's just hope that we can survive until it's ended.
Good afternoon, welcome to TVNZ 1 News. Yesterday, a huge earthquake has occurred in Japan. This earthquake has caused a huge destruction to the East Japan. According to the report, this is a magnitude 10.2 earthquake, which is the largest earthquake ever recorded. The scientists worried that this is the beginning of multiple earthquakes around the world.
An earthquake has been detected near the coast of Wellington. Strong shaking is expected. If you are indoors, take cover under a table. If you are outdoors, move to an open area away from building. Stay away from the coast.
Terremoto sulla costa pugliese. Prestare attenzione alle forti scosse. Riparatevi sotto un tavolo finché il terremoto non sarà passato. Si prevede che uno tsunami colpirà le coste di Abruzzo, Molise e Puglia. Se vi trovate vicino alla costa, state lontani dalla costa.
Afet ve Acil Durum Yönetimi Başkanlığı tarafından yayınlanan önemli bir bildirimdir. Lütfen dikkatlice dinleyin. Son zamanlarda meydana gelen çok sayıda deprem nedeniyle, Güney Türkiye'deki şehirlerin çoğu kapsamlı deprem hasarıyla yıkıldı, ağır can kayıplarına, yıkıma ve ekonomik kayıplara neden oldu. Ayrıca, araştırmalara göre, dünya çapında daha fazla deprem meydana gelecek, bunlar Güney Türkiye'ye daha fazla zarar verebilir. Vatandaşların güvenliği için aşağıdaki illere zorunlu tahliye emri verildi. Aydın, Muğla, Denizli, Burdur, Isparta, Antalya, Karaman, Mersin, Adana, Osmaniye, Hatay, Kahramanmaraş, Gaziantep, Kilis. Bu illerdeki tüm vatandaşlar kuzey illerine tahliye edilecek. Bu sırada tüm vatandaşlar tahliye için aşağıdaki şeyleri hazırlamalıdır. Kimlik kartı ve diğer kimlik belgeleri. Yiyecek ve içecek. Giyim. tıbbi malzemeler, para. Tahliye noktası, tahliye kararı veren illerdeki tüm havalimanları tahliye noktası olacak, bunlara şunlar dahildir: Dalaman Havalimanı, Milas Bodrum Havalimanı, Denizli Çardak Havalimanı, Antalya Havalimanı, Çukurova Uluslararası Havalimanı, Isparta Süleyman Demirel Havalimanı, Hatay Havalimanı, Gaziantep Havalimanı. Tahliye noktasının tam listesi yakında yayınlanacaktır. Güncellemeler ve bilgiler için yerel haberleri, radyoyu veya resmi hükümet kaynaklarını takip edin.
Aşağıdaki bölgelerde 8 veya daha yüksek şiddette depremler gözlemlendi. Muğla, Denizli, Burdur, Antalya. Güçlü sarsıntıya dikkat edin.
Good evening, Mr. President. This is the Director of Billyburg Department of Safety Management. I have to inform you the current situation of the multiple earthquakes around the world. In this week, there are 18 earthquakes occurred around the world. 8 of them are more than magnitude 8, 4 of them are more than magnitude 9, and 1 of them is more than magnitude 10. Even worse, according to the latest report from our scientific team, there are possibly have magnitude 11 or 12 earthquake in the upcoming future. Undoubtedly, this will be the existential crisis for the mankind. We must get ready ourselves for the worst situation. As the director of Billyburg Department of Safety Management, I recommend that we start drafting an evacuation plan. When the evacuation plan started, all citizens will be evacuated to the bunkers. However, even we had built some new bunkers in earlier, there are still no enough to contain all citizens, and it will be never enough. Because of this, we also plan to evacuate some citizens to the eastern United States, since there are relatively few earthquakes. Billyburg Department of Safety Management has confirmed that 22 bunkers will be made available as quickly as possible throughout Billyburg. We need to hold a meeting as soon as possible to drafting the plan. It's best to have a meeting today. We can start the meeting in a few hours. Please make decisions quickly, Mr. President, for everyone and the future of Billyburg.
At now, many countries had started the evacuation plan to evacuate the citizens into bunkers, including Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, New Zealand, Turkey, and many other countries. However, many people in multiple countries are protesting against the evacuation plan. In the United States, the protesters said the evacuation plan is unfair.
Attention, this is an evacuation immediate message. Due to the recent frequent earthquakes, Diablo Canyon Nuclear Power Plant was heavily damaged by earthquakes and tsunami, these damage leading to the nuclear reactor meltdown and exploded. Also, there is a possibility of radioactive material leakage. At now, a mandatory evacuation is issued to all areas within 10 miles radius of Diablo Canyon Nuclear Power Plant. All citizens in these areas should evacuate immediately. Evacuation areas include Morro Bay, Baywood Park, Los Osos, San Luis Obispo, Los Ranchos, Edna, Avila Beach, Pismo Beach, Grover Beach, Arroyo Grande, Oceano. Citizens should bring the following items for the evacuation: ID card and other important documents, food and drinks, medical supplies, money, any other necessary items. All bus terminals in evacuation areas will be the evacuation point. The buses will be at bus terminals to evacuate the citizens. The local authorities will assist the citizens to the bus terminals for evacuation. Immediate actions are being taken to mitigate the risks associated with the nuclear reactor meltdown. This message will repeat until all citizens evacuated. Este es un mensaje del gobierno de Chile. Debido a los constantes terremotos ocurridos recientemente en todo el mundo, este país ha sido devastado. Tras 2 terremotos de magnitud 9 y 1 de magnitud 10 ocurridos en el país, numerosos edificios e infraestructura, incluyendo centrales eléctricas, plantas de suministro de agua, carreteras y muchas otras, resultaron dañados. Se estima que alrededor de 5 millones de personas han muerto. Es probable que estos terremotos continúen e incluso se intensifiquen. Por la seguridad y el futuro de todos los ciudadanos, a partir de ahora, todos los ciudadanos han sido asignados a un refugio designado. Esta es una evacuación obligatoria, el traslado a su refugio designado es obligatorio. Las autoridades y el ejército asistirán a los ciudadanos para llegar al refugio. Traiga su documento de identidad, otros documentos importantes, alimentos, agua y ropa al refugio. No se demore, no corra riesgos innecesarios y asegúrese de actuar con rapidez y calma para garantizar su seguridad. Gracias por su atención y cooperación. Este mensaje se repetirá.
"这是中共中央发表的讲话。从上个月以来，全世界遭受到大量的地震袭击，全世界大量国家和地区遭受到前所未有的破坏。在我国里，大部分的城市和地区，包含新疆、西藏、青海、甘肃、云南、四川等地，都遭受到严重破坏，大量的建筑物倒塌和人员伤亡。在总书记的亲自指挥之下，全国的军队和救援人员快速到达灾区进行救援，目前救援还仍在继续。然而，发生在世界各地的地震可能会继续出现，甚至会出现比目前更大的地震。现在，我们敦促所有在避难所的市民继续留在避难所里。如果你不在避难所里，请尽快前往离你最近的避难所。警察和军队将协助市民前往到最近的避难所。所有市民务必遵守国家制定之下的紧急状态规则。人民政府将会持续关注和应对目前的全球灾难。感谢所有市民的配合。
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。
身を守ってください。地震速報が発令されました。沖縄、九州、中国、四国、関西、中部、関東、福島に警戒を呼びかけます。これは史上最大の地震です。巨大な津波が日本南部沿岸全域に向かっています。避難所にいる方は避難所にとどまってください。避難所にいない方は直ちに避難してください。逃げる方法はありません。このような巨大な地震と津波からは逃げる方法はありません。
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。
This is BBC London. We have a special announcement from His Majesty's government. Please stand by.
My fellow citizens, given the current situation of the country and the world, I must speak to you today about it. Due to multiple strong earthquakes around the world, most cities and countries in the world have suffered serious damage from earthquakes and tsunamis. 3 days ago, a magnitude 12.4 earthquake occurred in Japan, triggered a 35-meter high tsunami. We lost all the contact to all countries in East Asia. Until now, we still can't contact any of them. In this global disaster, it is estimated that about 600 million people died. Multiple cities have become ruins. Governments collapsed in several countries. Although the United Kingdom did not suffer much damage from the earthquake, the refugees issue, depletion of rescue and social resources have become a heavy burden for our country. Until now, we still don't know when the earthquake will end. The government is looking for solutions to our country's current problems. In this difficult time, I hope that all citizens will be strong, unite as one, and overcome the difficulties together. May all citizens, the country and the world can overcome the difficulties. May all people who lost their lives in this global disaster rest in peace. At the end, the national anthem will be played to mourn all people who have died in this disaster.
This is Evacuation Immediate message to all citizens in Western states. If you are receiving this message, evacuate immediately. Evacuate to the east is the only way to survive. Do not delay. Evacuate immediately. Due to the frequent earthquakes, Western area does not suit to live or even survive anymore. Most cities in Western states were completely destroyed by earthquakes and tsunami. All Western states' governments were fallen. And there is possibility that the earthquakes are still continuing. Move to the eastern area is the only way to survive. FEMA has issued a mandatory evacuation to all western states, including Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Alaska, and Hawaii. Helicopters will be sent out for the evacuation. All airport in western states will be the evacuation point. If you can, go to any airport. The helicopters will be here to evacuate the citizens. Also, some other helicopter will be sent out to patrol all the western states. If you cannot reach the airport or it is too far away, set something that the pilot could notice, such as smoke from a fire pit or SOS sign. Once the pilot noticed you, the helicopter will send you to the airport for evacuate. Citizens should pack up some necessary items, including food, water, medical supplies, clothing, ID card, and other personal documents. Do not bring too many baggage with you, only carry what is essential for survival. This is a critical situation for your safety and survival. Please evacuate as soon as possible. This message will repeat. This is evacuation immediate message to all citizens in western states. remaining citizens, this is the final message from Billyburg government. We regret to inform you that the Billyburg government has collapsed. Our city, our land, was totally destroyed by earthquakes. Ruins became the only thing left in this land. Most of the departments were unable to operate. It is impossible for the government to keep operating. The earthquakes and tsunami not only shattered our city, but also caused this land became uninhabitable. Due to the frequent earthquakes and the uncertainty of when they will end, this land and the western area in North America have become very dangerous and hard to survive. However, we can't give up for waiting the day when the earthquake ended. To all the remaining citizens, I wish all of you stay alive, stay strong and stay home. We don't know when the earthquake ends. However, for the future of everyone, we should keep going on. The rebuild of this land could cost us several generations to finish, but we must do it for the future of everyone and the next generation. We hope our land can be reborn after this horrified global disaster. May God bless everyone, this land and this world. May the memory of Billyburg continue to inspire generations yet unborn.
Currently, the United States are evacuating all the citizens in the western area to the eastern area. At now, we advise the citizens evacuate to the eastern United States. For the citizens who decide to evacuate, helicopter will be at all the evacuation points. All helicopter will take you to the eastern United States. A list of evacuation assembly points will be broadcast shortly. When evacuate, citizens should take the following items: ID card and necessary documents, food and drinks, clothing. For the citizens who decide to stay in the shelter until the frequent earthquakes have been confirmed to have ended by the officials. May God bless everyone. Stay safe and good luck.